Okay, so this picture was inspired by judges. I actually wrote on the back 15.5 to 6, but it was actually 15.15 to 16 that I was interested in. So hopefully both of that's come through. The app doesn't like these landscape images, so I have to do this live and try and hold my hand still. So I'm going to zoom in on some of the things because it's harder to see from further away. Then actually that whole thing looks a bit like the sky or constellations to me, or also a pool of water. And there's like these three images here. That looks a bit like a tiger, but also perhaps a horse or a goat. This looks a bit like a giraffe, and then I think this is perhaps like another horse coming in. So top left is this female figure, possibly sort of coming out of the clouds. And then there's a similar sort of energy over on the right hand side. I guess a bit like sort of, I've described angels before. This looks a bit like a face to me, as does this a little bit. And then there was something down here with wings. And then there's this figure, red figure, riding on a horse here. And then a shadowy horse over here with some hints of red. I didn't mention, obviously, you can see that the giraffe and the other horse are red. And this almost like lion off to the side. It's a bit purpley, quite regal, I guess you would describe that purple colour. There's another figure here, sort of in the clouds. It looks like, I don't know if he's spitting something or chewing on something here. The text of the piece is talking about Samson and the fact that he wasn't very impressed that the woman that he loved or wanted was married to someone else. So they offered him the next daughter in line instead. Possibly why there's two faces over here on the left. Is that the two females? I don't know. And he gets all angry and finds a new jawbone of an ass and took it and slew 1,000 men, and heaps upon heaps with the jaw of an ass I have slain 1,000 men. So he's bragging about that. So I did read something that there's an association with the ass or donkey with Set, and that also jawbone could relate to cheek as well. There's the word in Hebrew, I think it could be translated as the same thing. And I think this connection with the constellations is interesting because there is a star, Ascelius Borealis, in the Cancer constellation, where there's also the beehive cluster, which is known as the manger. So is this association with the Cancer constellation? It's like astrological references. I'm not sure. There's definitely an astrological link here with this image, but I don't seem to be able to retain any information whatsoever at the moment. So hopefully you just enjoyed the image. Thanks for listening. Please like and subscribe.